And now the center fielder, Pete Crow Armstrong. Fly ball down the line. And that drops foul. That one the other way. Neto. One out in the top of the first. And the batter will be the shortstop, Jeremy Pena. Hit on the ground to short. Neto. Boots it. And now, Ellie De La Cruz. Runner on the go. Swing and a fly ball in the air out towards right center field. 2 away now. Joey Gallo steps to the plate. Runner on the move. Strike in there. Safe at second, and he easily steals the bag. That one ripped. Ranging back. Gone! Big dog's gotta eat. He sends it out of here. It's 2-0. Base is empty with 2 away. And now the DH, Nick Castellanos. Just missed. He was late there. Strike one.
They just threw that fastball by him, elevated, and if you're not looking up in that location, very difficult to catch up to, especially with that velocity.
2 out, space is empty. Swing, and that one's hammered. Deep drive, way back there. Bye-bye. A towering shot to center. It's 3-0.
Back-to-back jacks, and this club is fired up right now, Boog. I mean, this is the kind of thing where you really start to notice hitters in a lineup feeding off each other, and the collective confidence just continues to grow.
Now pitching.
New pitcher coming on, the veteran, Caleb Ort.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Now here is Jason Dominguez on the ground, sneaks through, base hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive. And here comes Tommy Edman. Runner on the go. And a base hit into right center field. Lead runner gets the stop sign at third. It's a 2-out double, second and third now. James Wood, the next to hit. Yeah, don't need much damage here, just a base hit. Likely will score 2. Yeah, he swings and misses, and it's 0-1.
Hey, it's still early in this ball game, but you know, this at bat right here could be a big factor in the outcome. You think about it. There's a chance to really blow this thing open right here.
Base hit, 1 run is in. Another comes in to score. It's 5-0.
They are really feeding off each other. That's 5 hits in a row. Fastball pretty much middle, and that's what you fall asleep dreaming about as a hitter. So no surprise he put a great swing on it.
Swing, and that one's hammered. Deep drive, way back there. Bye-bye. Their 3rd home run of the inning, and they add a pair. It's 7-0.
Now
new pitcher now, Kevin Ginkel.
Well, they need someone to stop the bleed and keep the score right where it is. Seems like a tough task today.
Oh, now this one's high and deep, way back there, on its way, gone. They do it again. Back-to-back homers, and they boost their lead. It's 8-0.
Welcome to the game. First pitch out of the bullpen, a tough one, and you know he's just trying to get one in there for a strike. And on the other side, as a hitter, it's a great time to be aggressive and let it fly. It's not what they were looking for when they turned to him, but now he's got to find a way to reset.
Now it's the shortstop, Jeremy Pena. That one back up the middle, and it gets through. Joey gets on base and keeps it going.
Wastes no time there. Timing on the swing was good. Able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off.
There goes the runner. In the air, left field, down the line, and no one can get to it. It's a foul ball. The 0-1. Runner on the go again. There's a ball. And that's a stolen base. Not even close.
Brug, you remember your sprint speed?
I mean, probably not quite that. I mean, I think in a fully fueled up golf cart, I could probably get it going pretty good.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Man on second, 2 down. Hammered, base hit. Coming home. Here's the throw to the plate. It's offline. The run comes in, and they now lead by 9. And now it's Joey Gallo. He's already homered here in this one. Runner takes off. Crushed to right. This one's got a chance. Out of here. Home run. Another homer. They are unloading here. Their 5th homer of the inning. It's 11-0. Here's Nicholas Castellanos. He's already homered in this game. And a foul ball.
With how good these offenses are, there's a lot of ball game left.
This one in the air, center field. Edman makes the play, and that's the 3rd out. Back here in Egypt. Now it's the switch hitting outfielder, Tommy Edman. That clips the zone. 0-1.
Well, every pitcher wants a run support, and having a lead is nice, but it can be challenging for some pitchers. I think keeping the mindset to attack instead of trying to be too fine and have too much finesse. Go after hitters and get quick outs.
That's a ball.
1 out, base is empty.
1-0.
Late on that fastball.
Well, you got to find a way to catch up to that pitch. Perhaps shorten the swing, eliminate the stride. That one came in hot, but right down the middle, you're saying to yourself, how did I miss that pitch? Got to make a quick adjustment.
Fouled off, and they'll do it again. The wind and the pitch. Fouls it off, still 1-2. 1 down, base is empty. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. Here's Manny Machado. And that's through there for a strike. 0-1. Yeah, big swing and a miss.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. It's a bit of a blowout now, which gives us a bit more freedom here in the booth.
I'm not sure that's a good thing.
Singing, did anybody ever give you the silent treatment?
I don't remember that they did. I think they were pretty cool with me in terms of celebrating my rookie year. First home run came in Anaheim against the Angels. And I always love to watch now, though, especially when that player is unsuspecting. You know, some guys, they've been around long enough to know there's a good chance I'm going to get the silent treatment. But when that player's maybe been grinding it out for a little while and finally gets that home run, is expecting the big lift coming into the dugout, and they just stonewall him, it's awesome.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Swing and a high fly ball left field. Puts it away for the out. And there's 1 down. Here's a switch hitter, Tommy Edman. A double and a run scored his first time up. That one's upstairs, ball 1. Every once in a while, they'll work that same trick on a veteran player. If, say, he's been cold or hasn't hit a home run in a long time. And that's always fun when you don't see it coming at all. And everybody in the dugout goes crickets on him.
Yeah, and that veteran player's usually got a response for those individuals with one or the other hands.
1 down, base is empty. And there's a rocket into the outfield. Makes the turn and heads for second. In safely. It's a double and his second hit.
Now batting, the right fielder.
One down. James Wood getting ready to hit. He drove in 2 with a single his first time up. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Reaches but can't make the grab.
First pitch swing in, went up there with a plan to be aggressive. I don't know how he's able to shoot that pitch the other way and still put something on it. That pitch was inside and he let it get really deep. So pretty incredible hands to fight it off and still get good wood on it.
That was your worst start one year. Didn't you start like 3 for 33 or something?
Oh, it was awesome. It was awful. Not awesome. It was awesome.
Can't glove it cleanly. Still fires to first. And they get the out. Good recovery. Wasn't easy following the misplay. Here's the center fielder, Pete Crow Armstrong. That one outside.
That ball went out.
And that's ball 1. That one is absolutely belted. Pops over the wall, and that's an automatic double as 2 runs score on the play. And now the shortstop, Jeremy Pena, 1 for 2. Here's the pitch. Runner breaks for third. This one smoked out to left, and that'll do it. And welcome back to the ballpark. Now it's the DH, Carlos Beltran. That one finds the zone. That's strike 1.
Well, we're expecting to see strikeouts in this one. Cole is in the 2,000 strikeout club and only needed around 1,700 innings to get there. You know, only Chris Sale and Pedro Martinez needed fewer innings to reach 2,000 strikeouts.
Ground ball to the right side, and that's just foul. And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Ball 1 there. Another one. That's 5 straight strikeouts. 2 outs, base is empty. Michael Conforto will climb in. Late with the swing there.
0-1.
Top of the zone for a strike. And it's 0-2. Strike 3. And now 6.
To be honest, I'm not sure. I think I've done all the programs that there are to do.
Now the third baseman, Ellie De La
The Sosa
Cruz.
one is the only one I think I have left, but don't quote me on
back to work.
that.
And the first pitch misses.
Just playing to have fun.
Well, these guys really producing with runners on. It's been a right place, right time kind of game for them. They're getting hits when it matters most and converting base runners into runs. They've got 5 hits with runners in scoring position. Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Pretty tough for the infielders to do anything with that one. He pulled it hard into the outfield.
The Saints, yeah,
even when you keep
it's
it on the
fun.
ground,
I just like
it
playing.
feels great when you hit a missile like that.
Here's Joey Gallo. Ripped to right.
I don't have the normally when I buy the PlayStation Plus it's for NBA 2K. I don't like doing a lot of stuff online for baseball, but I didn't buy 2K this year, so I don't have the Plus, but I'm thinking about getting it back.
Right through there for a strike.
0-1's the count.
Here's the pitch. It's a double steal. Pitch misses. Throw to third. Save. Double steal. 2 runners in scoring position. Nobody out. Swing and a ground ball out to short. Neto tags the runner for 1 to first. Not in time. And a run scores. Digging in, Jason Dominguez.
Yeah, I'm waiting for 2026 as well.
And that's hammered into right field. That's a base hit. Castellanos headed for third. The relay, the tag, out.
You're out.
So man aboard, and now it's the switch hitting second baseman, Tommy Edman. Foul ball. Yo one. Out towards right center. That's well struck. This one looks like trouble. Castellanos scores, and they extend their lead. Safe at second with a double. Third hit for him this afternoon.
Everything came together for him. Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball.
Now a chance for James Wood. Swing at a ground ball, and it goes just foul. That one hammered center field. Edman going back on it. Gone! Big dog's gotta eat. And they throw a pair on the board. It's 17-0. Tanner Scott taking over on the mound.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
Out to short, Neto. To first, but it pulls him off the bag. Man at first, and now it's going to be Pete Crow Armstrong. Line drive. Could be extra bases. Grandal headed for third. Lead runner gets the stop sign at third. It's a two-out double, second and third now.
Jeremy.
Here's the shortstop at the plate. Jeremy Pena. Swing, and that one's hammered. Deep drive, way back there. Bye-bye. He circles the bases. It's their second home run of the inning, and they throw three on the board. It's 20-0. Here's the third baseman, Ellie De La Cruz. On the ground, out to short. Sends it across to first, and that is that. Bottom of the inning. Now it's the right fielder, Josue De Paula. Into the outfield, base hit. And a good start to the inning.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. I really like that swing, man. He didn't just push it the other way through the infield. He drove it that way, and it kind of makes me think he was thinking opposite field as he stepped into the box. Got a pitch he liked, and he got it done.
Throw comes in. Runner stopped. Second and third. Nobody out. Ethan Salas in the box now. No balls and a strike. Foul ball still 0-2. DePaula on third. Neto stands at second. No outs. It's a K from the Coltrane. Tommy Edman at the plate. Just missed. Next pitch is outside. Right through there for a strike. Fouls one off. 2-2. One down. Runners at second and third.
Really good take, especially with two strikes.
That one to first. Gallo. Out on a bang-bang play, but he made it close.
Oh, we talk about how the ball is coming out of a pitcher's hand. The way it comes out of his hand as an infielder. Wow, really impressive.
Up the middle, Pena. On to first. Ball game.
Well, we saw complete domination in this one. The offense exploded for a blowout, and then the
Okay, all set to go. And now the center fielder, Pete Crow Armstrong. Liner, base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages.
Runner on the go. Pitching for a strike. Safe at second, and that was not close. And the go-ahead run is now in scoring position. Ripped into center, base hit. Headed for the plate. He'll score. It's an RBI single on the board first. It's 1-0. Down the third baseman, Ellie De La Cruz. Runner on the go. Pitch is high. Safe at second, and he easily steals the bag. Swings through that one for strike one. You know, Singy, it's easy to wonder if fans truly understand the impact travel has on players in this league.
It's fun to play home games in the GBL, but you're gearing up for long travel days whenever you hit the road. It makes recovery a little more tricky, and it's just really time-consuming.
And he's in safely at third with one out. Joey Gallo steps to the plate. Got to be careful with a slugger like this because he can turn it into a three-run game in the blink of an eye. Ripped on the ground to second. Tries to get back and save. We've heard of athletes working out on a team flight even when teammates are trying to sleep. So I wouldn't be surprised if someone tries to install a batting cage on a plane sometime soon.
Oh, at that point, you might as well break the fungo bat out and start taking ground balls mid-flight as well.
And the pitch. Runner on the move. Castellanos swings, drills one to center. That one carrying onto the track, and he makes the catch. Runner tagging and heading for home. He'll score on the sac fly. It's 2-0. Now the left fielder, Jason Dominguez. On the ground, right side, and foul ball. That missed by a lot, and it's 1-1. Singy, be honest. Did you know what continent you were on when you woke up this morning?
Not until I saw what we were having for breakfast.
Nice grab. This is Corbin Carroll.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
Pena tosses to first. One gone, bottom half of the first. There's a swing and a drive. That's down. One hops off the wall. Tatis around second. The relay to third, and he's out. Tony Gwynn now at the plate. And there's the strike. Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. He makes the grab, and that'll do it.
Now pitching.
Welcome back, and we've got a new arm on the mound to start the second. Jason Adam.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
And there's one down.
Really nice job to get your first out of the ball game.
And now the right fielder, James Wood. And there's a strike. Adam, a very difficult guy to get hits off of. It's really rare for teams to string stuff together against him.
He wins every pitch, and for a hitter, sometimes a victory is just fouling off one of his pitches.
To first, that's the second out. Two down, bases empty. Yasmani Grandal up to hit. The pit behind with that swing. It's strike one.
Unless he beats himself, somehow can't find it, doesn't have the control command that day, you can pretty much forget about it.
Swing and a miss as he was late. As a hitter, there's even more pressure to take advantage of any mistake, right?
Yeah, and you're hoping that, somehow, some way, whether it's a hit by pitch, a walk, something bad happens, because outside of that.
Tosses to first. Back here at Pinhead Park, bottom of the second. And now Chase Headley.
Now pitching,
Camilo Doval into the game. Fastball for a strike. It's 0-1. And a swing and a miss there.
0-2 is the count.
Foul ball. It stays 0-2. Tranquilo Camilo notches the K. Jake Cronenworth batting with one down takes a strike. Next offering is in for a strike. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. Leo DeVries at the plate now. That's ball 1. Out to short, Pena. Throws to first. 3 up.
now pitching,
We're back to start the third, and there's a new arm on the mound. Robert Suarez. Singled and scored his first time. Now a screamer into the outfield. Finley snags it on the run. Jeremy Pena digs in now.
That was just a great jump and route to the ball. Well, it had to be. If he was going to cover all that ground and bring in that sinking liner, that's the way it had to be done. Nice job.
Here comes the 0-1. That one almost got him.
He doubled up on the off speed there. We talk about the power fastball, but he's working a little differently here.
The 1-1 is fouled off. One down, base is empty. That's off the inside corner. 2-2.
He's great hitting the ball the other way, and that pitch did a good job to straighten him up a bit. Mission accomplished.
Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. This one popped up. Smith hauls it in for the out. 2 down. 2 outs, base is empty. Here's the third baseman, Ellie De La Cruz. Swing and a line drive, and that one's a base hit out into left center field. So he gets on base and keeps it going.
Now, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. Challenged him with the fastball right in the heart of the zone.
Runner on the go. Swing and a miss. Throw, save. That's a stolen base. De La Cruz at second with 2 down. Pulls that one foul. Hit weakly on the ground. Tosses to first. And that is back here in New Orleans. And now the first baseman. Oh, now this one is blasted to right. Forget it. Way back there and gone. A solo shot. And they're on the scoreboard. It's 2-1. Austin Hedges stands in. Aroldis Chapman will take over here.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect the tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Well, an interesting situation. One swing you can tie up the ball game, but if you're patient and work a walk, then you bring the game-winning run to the plate.
And a swing and a miss. 1 out. Steve Finley, the next to hit, takes ball 1. Swing and a miss. Strike 1.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
A 1-run lead. And the home team trying to pull it out.
Nope.
And that misses. 2 balls, 2 strikes. To third, De La Cruz. Now only 1 out remaining. Corbin Carroll, the next to hit.
Well, there's a lot riding on that at bat right there. Nice job of the pitcher to bear down, make the pitch, get the ground ball. Excellent piece of work.
Swing and a miss.
0-2.
And that is strike two. Got him. And that's the ball game. And your ready to go. And the batter now, Pete Crow Armstrong. And that's fouled off. The 0-1. And he hits a ground ball right side. Sends it to first. One up, one down. So digging in, Jeremy Pena. And a swing and a miss.
Just a bit tardy there. Not sure if he had a hard time picking it up out of the hand or if he was sitting off speed.
Next offering way off the plate. Singy, the Pinheads played just outside the historic district here in New Orleans. This is prime real estate.
Yeah, and sometimes you can hear the party outside of the stadium as much as you hear what's happening inside. Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. He put a great swing on that ball, took the barrel right to it. Nice extension as well.
Runner takes off. That's in for a strike. And that's a stolen base, not even close. And the go-ahead run is now in scoring position. Sliced hard but foul.
You know, Boog, they could play these games at midnight and the place would still be buzzing.
Don't give them any ideas, Chris. We're already flying across the world after some of these games. Cut on and lifted in the air. Drops into the glove. Runner tags at second. Save! And the go-ahead runs at third. And now it's Joey Gallo. Check swing. He went too far, and it's a strike. I hope the league expands to Antarctica next.
What's the matter with you?
What? You don't like penguins?
No, I like to be warm.
In the dirt. Wow, that's a great job behind the dish there. Pena on third with two out. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Ripped into right center. Should be extra bases. And they strike first as they take a 1-0 lead.
Well, that certainly feels good when you can win the at-bat after being down in the count, up against it with 2 strikes right there. Loud contact leads to the double. I mean, you could tell it had extra bases written all over it as it jumped off of his stick.
Swing and a pop-up. Cronenworth puts it away. We go to the bottom of the first. This is Corbin Carroll. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
You know, this guy's great speed is in the back of that pitcher's mind. If he can get on, it's going to give him one more thing he's got to think about.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. And the batter will be Fernando Tatis Jr.
0-1.
Swings through that one for strike 2.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. Tony Gwynn stands in here, takes ball 1 low. The other way, and base hit. And that keeps the inning going. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. Now the tag at second, and he's out. Trying for 2. Justin Martinez takes over on the mound.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Smith. He'll do it himself. And a quick out, number 1. And here comes Tommy Edman. first pitch swinging, and it's a knock. So a man aboard now with one away.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get...
Runner on the go. Pitch is low. Throw. Save. Hedges too late. Left-hand hitter waits. And that one is lifted in the air. Carroll has a beat on it. Brings it in. Runner tags at second. Actually, he'll stay put. And there are 2 outs. And now up to the plate, Yasmani Grandal. That one fouled off Martinez. He's kind of a prototypical bullpen arm in today's game. Electric stuff that results in a ton of strikeouts in a tough spot like this. That is a big-time benefit.
Now, as a hitter, when a guy like this comes into the game, you feel like he's standing on top of you, and it's just attack mode coming right at you, expecting to get a swing and miss.
Gets it to first. That takes care. We head to the bottom of the second, and now it's switch hitting third baseman Chase Headley. And a strike right through there. That one at triple digits. Right through there for a strike.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Hard on the ground to first. Gallo takes it himself and quickly one away in the second.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
A little out front there as he swings through it.
0-2.
Got him! And he's registered 3 Ks in this one. Lined, and that's a base hit. Around first and hustling for second. The throw in, and now the tying run is into scoring position. So runner at second, 2 down. And here's the first baseman, Peyton Smith. Next offering is in for a strike.
No ball, 2 strikes.
And a swing and a miss.
Now
We're back to start the third, and there's a new arm on the mound. Goose Gossage. Crow Armstrong, the leadoff batter, as he swings through it for strike 1. They say you win.
It's good speed at the top of the order here. You want to get it on, see if you can get a stolen base, maybe get around the bases and pick up a run.
Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. Now this is in the air down the line, and that's a foul ball.
It's a tough pitch, but in terms of the best pitch you're going to get to hit in the at-bat, that fastball was down enough where you're going to catch up to one. That's the one. When she elevates, guys aren't touching it.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Tatis. And there's 2 away. Now the third baseman, Ellie De La Cruz. He's 0 for 1. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
0-1.
2 out, space is empty. And that one fouled off. Swing and a miss. And welcome back to the ballpark. And here's the catcher, Austin Hedges.
Now pitching.
That one at triple digits. Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike 2.
0-2 is the count.
Strike 3. Got him swinging. And now 1 away. Steve Finley in the box, lays off for ball 1. Swing and a miss.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
Ground ball up the middle. Whips it to Gallo, and they're down to their last out.
If you want to be a great defense, you have to deliver consistently. It doesn't matter how many highlight reel plays you make if you can't execute the small stuff, just like we saw.
2 strikes.
Swing and a miss, and that's the ball game. Ready to go now. Here's the left fielder, Jarren Duran. Swing and a miss, strike one.
0-1.
Got the bat going too soon. It's strike two. Pop quiz time for you, Singy. Can you tell me what year the Global Baseball League started?
Oh, man. Well, I know it was a post-war effort to share baseball with the entire world, so I'd imagine sometime in the 50s.
Struck him out looking. Couldn't pull the trigger on a fastball at the knees. Willie Mays stands in now and watches strike one. Misses inside, and that is ball one. You're warm, Singy. The Global Baseball League started November 5th, 1955.
There you go. I was close. Time flies when you're having fun in the GBL.
On the ground to short, Pena. In plenty of time to first. And we're back. And on the mound today, Sandy Alcantara. How about a report on him, Chris?
It's always interesting to see how he utilizes all of his pitches and how many of those he has a good feel for on that given day. When he's right, he's really able to keep hitters guessing, and all of his stuff seems to be coming out of the same arm slot, the same tunnel, and that can make life very difficult on his opponents.
And the next pitch is way outside.
0-2 pitch that far out of the zone gives the hitter a little confidence that maybe he can climb back into this at bat.
Gloves it on the dive, throws from his knees. Pretty nice play there. Next to hit, Jeremy Pena. Line drive, that's a base hit into right field. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single. Here's Michael Toglia. The kick and the pitch. Runner goes. Ball misses. Safe at second, and that was not close. And the go-ahead run is now in scoring position. And the 1-0. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. Throw comes in quickly, holds that go-ahead run at third, and there's still one away.
Batting fourth.
Runners at the corners here, one away. Here's Joey Gallo.
Gallo.
Popped up to the left, into foul ground. Makes the grab. Runner tags from third. Maybe bluffing there as he returns to third. Here's Nicholas Castellanos. Got to be careful with a slugger like this because he can turn it into a three-run game in the blink of an eye. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. They take the force out. Back here in Denver, top of the second. Now it's the right fielder, Nick Castellanos. That one finds the zone. That's strike one. Got him swinging. Next to switch hitting first baseman, Eddie Murray. Check swing, and he went. And it's 0-1. And strike two.
No ball, two strikes.
Strike three, and that's two in a row. Jackson Holiday, the batter now as he swings and misses for strike one. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. Got him! And how about that? It's an immaculate inning.
Pitching.
Left-hander out of the bullpen, Matt Strong. He has a great slider with tons of movement. So digging in, Jason Dominguez. And that one fouled off. Popped up. Holiday. And there's one down. Here's a switch hitter, Tommy Edman. Line drive to short and caught. Jack Caglione will hit next.
Well, baseball can be cruel, can it? I mean, sometimes it gives and sometimes it takes away. He did everything right on that swing, but he's got nothing to show for it.
Swinging a foul straight back.
A defensive swing right there. Some cheese on the inside part of the plate. Bet the hands are still stinging after that one.
Swing and a miss. And the count is 0-2.
That pitch started in and ended up on the outside edge. Just changing planes and very difficult.
One ball,
especially for a left-handed hitter to track.
Slow roller up the middle. Holiday. Handles, throws to first. Back here at Coors Field. All set for the start of the inning. And the batter will be the shortstop, Jeremy Pena. First pitch swinging.
0-1.
Gets under it and pops it up. Pena. Brings it in. And there's one down.
That was a good hard fastball with some nice ride up in the zone right there. Hitter looked like he was on it, but I think that velocity at the end just beat him. Instead of a line drive or something hit deep, it's a pop-up and an easy out for the defense.
Sends it to Tolia. First two batters retired here in the top of the third. Key Brian Hayes stands in with two away as he takes a ball. And he grounds one to the right side. Edman throws to first in time.
Pitching.
Bottom half of the third, and they bring in a new pitcher, Kirby Yates. And fouled off. Comes up empty. That's strike two.
From a pitcher's perspective, that's a beautiful splitter right there. As a hitter, you don't like it, but he's commanded his fastball, and out of that same tunnel, that splitter comes, and the bottom just falls out of it.
Swung on, belted. That one is back. Gone. Ball game. He sends a rocket to left. They walk it off, and that officially makes it a perfect game. What a way to do it. 1-0 the final. Now the left fielder, Jarren Duran. Inside corner for a strike, and we are underway. Cut on and missed 96 with that fastball. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. Gets off a throw, and it's in time. It wasn't the smoothest play you'll see today, but they still get the out. Willie Mays in the box now. No balls and a strike. Next offering is in for a strike. And a swing and a miss. And there's 2 down. Here's Adley Rutschman. And that's in there at the knees. 2 outs, base is empty. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Swing and a drive, deep right field. That's back there. Pulls it in on the warning track. Bottom of the first. Here's the center fielder, Pete Crow Armstrong. And that is out of play. Laser could be trouble. Around first, heading for 2. And he's got a leadoff double.
All over that one right there. When you connect and it jumps off your bat like that, you're thinking double at the very least. Put a great swing on it, and man, he wasn't fooled at all.
Throw to second, safe. And now here is Jeremy Pena. Transfer bobbled, and there's no throw. Now he breaks as bad as it's put in play. Out at the plate.
Good onside run to that same side hitter right there. Very difficult to put that ball in the air or get through it. Just bores in on the hands.
Here's Michael Tolia. Here goes the runner. Fouled off. He was late. Pena leads off first with 1 away. Runner goes again. Ground ball scooped up. Ke'Bryan Hayes. Hayes to first. No chance at the double play with the runner in motion. Joey Gallo steps to the plate. Oh, look at the stop. Throw to first. They get the out, and that'll do it. New inning getting started, and now Nick Castellanos. And he takes one right on the black. Going 1. And a big swing and a miss.
0-2.
And a swing and a miss. And that's the first out. Eddie Murray in the box with 1 away as he takes ball 1. On the ground to the left. And it's just foul. That was close. On the corner for a strike. Fights that one away. Still 1-2. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. Stepping in, Jackson Holliday. Swing and a miss. There's the changeup.
0-1's the
Second
count.
inning here, no score. Swings and misses. It's a strikeout.
Pitching.
Back now and a new arm on the mound to start the bottom of the second. Kirby Yates. Popped up. And that'll fall for a base hit. Off to a good start with a leadoff nod.
Well, those kind of lucky soft hits will always make you smile. He clearly didn't catch that one on the big part of the bat. Just kind of muscled it out there. And, you know, on the mound, it can be pretty frustrating for a pitcher, but you just kind of have to expect those to drop in there sometimes.
Jason Dominguez getting ready to hit. Ellie on the move. Pitching for a strike. Safe at second, and he easily steals the bag. And the go-ahead run is now in scoring position. Tried to check his swing. Appeal to third. No, he held up. That one down the line, and it goes just foul. And a swing and a miss. Beat him with a fastball. So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Tommy Edman at the plate. Pickoff move to second, and he dives back in safely.
You know, Boog, if you're that base runner at second base, you want to be quiet out there. Not bouncing around, not distracting your teammate, the hitter. Make sure that he can clearly focus.
Runner takes off, pitch in for a strike. Throw to third, save. That wasn't close. And the go-ahead run is now only 90 feet away. And ball one. In the air to left center. Squeezes it. Here comes the runner from third. Play at the plate. Safe. And they take the lead. Now it's going to be Jack Paglione. That one ripped. Durant going back on this one, and that one is off the wall. Throws to second, and that's a 2-out double.
First pitch swinging, went up there with the plan to be aggressive. Just missed out on a home run.
Well, new pitcher will be the lefty Matt Strom.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
In the air, right field, Castellanos. Sizing this one up. He's there. He's got it. And here is Jeremy Pena.
Now pitching.
We're back to start the third, and there's a new arm on the mound, Camilo Doval.
And I can't imagine any save is an easy one. You're holding a small lead on the scoreboard, and you know those hitters are going to give you the best at-bats they can. So it's always high stress. Let's see what he's got here to try and close it out.
Looking to get the tying run on base. Off the mark there. Now 1-2. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. Michael Tolia in the box now. Takes strike one. Way out front for strike two.
No ball, 2 strikes.
And there's a ball.
Well, triple digits on the gun. I know there are more pitchers that can reach that now than in the past, but it's still impressive to watch.
And that's a strikeout looking. Now only 1 out remaining.
Off the plate, ball 1.
And that drops in for a strike. Doval is just 1 strike away. And a swing and a miss, and that is the ball game.
So much rides on each and every at-bat in these 3-inning games. It's like the playoffs. Sometimes all it takes is one big swing.
And now it's Joey Gallo. Cobb back to work. Hit on the ground might be two. Off balance feed. There's one. To first. Save. It's a fielder's choice and an RBI. And now the shortstop, Jeremy Pena. Up the middle, and he knocks it down. Gets it there in time, though, and they do get the second out of the inning. Now it's the switch hitting outfielder, Jason Dominguez. Hit on the ground to short. McKinstry slings it across. That ends the inning.
Aye. 0-1.
Runner, runner, runner.
Ball, that's out.
He's dead.
Aye. No, too late. Aye. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Aye.
Ten outs to go.
Aye. 0-1's the count. Three.
9 outs remaining. And a run is in the score.
Runner, runner, runner!
He's out.
8 outs left.
Aye. 0-1.
Seven outs to go. Now batting, the right fielder, James Wood. Six outs remaining. That's clobbered to straightaway center. Victory! It's on the final showdown.
Yasmani Grandal up to hit. 1 for 2. Got him to chase one upstairs there.
Well, strike one is so critical in a bat like this with a real threat at the plate looking to do damage.
High fly ball, and that one curling foul down the right side.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
Runner on the move. Pitches low.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Throw to second, and great jump. And the go-ahead run is now in scoring position. And that's through the swing. It's a strikeout. So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Pete Crow Armstrong digs in now. Jacks a swing, hit to the left side. Bregman to first. And 2 away now. Here's Michael Tolia. Swing and a miss as he chases that one darting out of the zone. Swing, and that one's hammered. Deep drive, way back there. Boom, boom. And now the DH, Lawrence Butler. Just
Ball,
missed.
that's outside.
At 96, that pitch is in for a strike. And a strike in there.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Out to short, Pena. Jump throw to first, and he beats it.
He's safe.
One gone, runner at first. And now the right fielder, Brent Rooker.
That's the
That
ball.
one missed.
Here's a player known for playing better in day games, which is not always the case. I mean, day games are different, Boo. Things change from game times to your daily routine. But he sure makes the transition look easy.
And a 3-0 finds his own. Swing and a miss.
Count is full.
Stays alive. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Tyler Soderstrom up next for the A's. Strike one.
No balls. One strike.
Right side, hard hit. On to first. That's the third out. Inning over.
The center fielder, number 4, Pete Joe Armstrong.
Counts 1-0. Got him.
Ten outs to go.
Yeah. 0-1's the count.
Nine outs remaining. Eight outs left.
Off the plate, ball 1.
Seven outs to go.
One 0. That's ball 2. 2 balls, no strikes.
Six outs remaining. Barreled. Five outs left. The catcher, number 9, Yasmani Rondal.
Out.
4 outs to go. Three outs remaining.
Oh and 1.
Now coming into pinch hit, Ellie De La Cruz.
Ball 1, no strikes.
That's 1 run across on the play.
That's a ball. Counts 1-0.
That scores a run. Hammered.
Out.
Only 1 out remaining, and they have just 1 run left to score. Let's do this.
Hey!
And that's the end of the showdown.
Hey, kid, great roll.
Luke Raley up next for the Mariners. Late on that fastball.
0 balls, 1 strike.
Outside.
Ball.
And 1-1. Awkward swing there from the big left-handed hitter.
1 ball,
Off
2
balance
strikes.
as well.
Cal Raleigh up next for the Mariners.
That's the
Inside, just missed.
1-0.
You know, Raleigh made history in 2023. He had a game with 2 home runs and 6 RBIs, becoming the first catcher in Mariners history to do that.
1-2.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. Julio Rodriguez in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. Swing and a miss. That's strike 2.
Speaking of dingers, he's the second fastest to 50 home runs in Seattle history. Only A-Rod needed fewer games.
Hee-haw! 0-2. 1-2.
Nine outs remaining. Eight outs left. Squared that one up. That's gone. Over the straight track. That's a solo home run.
No, that's out.
Seven outs to go, and they have just one run left to score. Let's go.
Hey! No balls, one strike.
Runner!
1-0. No, too late.
That's clobbered to straightaway center. They've got it.
Digging in is the switch hitting outfielder, Jason Dominguez. Michaelis back to work. And that one fouled off. Swing and a miss, and he was fooled.
Talk about tying a guy up. That was ugly.
In the air, center field. Scott under it. Drops into the glove. Both runners tagging. Both runners able to move up. Aggressive play, and it's second and third now. One away. So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Next is the designated hitter, Adam Dunn. Outside with a breaking ball. Drilled to right, way back there, and that is gone. Back here at Kauffman Stadium, ready to go for the last half of the inning. And to the plate for Kansas City, Bobby Witt Jr.
0-1.
One-run game, bottom 9. And a swing and a miss.
Trying to keep good speed off the bases.
Caught him looking for the K.
What's up, man?
And now it's Salvador Perez to the plate. That one the other way. And a base hit. And the tying run is on base.
Oh, that at-bat had a lot riding on it. Certainly a pivotal swing of the bat in this ball game. Just a really nice approach to shoot that line drive to the opposite field. There's a lot of hard work and discipline that goes into.
And that chance handled. Looks to second. That's one. The double play ends it right here. And now up to the plate, Yasmani Grandal. 1 for 2. Dives, but it kicks off his glove. Flip to the pitcher is in time. And on the outer run scores. Here's Lane Thomas. Heel back to work. Ground ball left side. Gallo over to first. And Thomas is out. Now it's the right fielder, Will Brennan. Pitch misses there. Ball 1. There's the strike.
I mean, that's perfect location right on the black. I mean, over and over again, this guy demonstrates the ability to hit those spots. They're so tough to do anything with as a hitter.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And there's 2 away. Kyle Farmer up to the plate now. Puts it in the air out towards left center. He's got it. Runner tags for home. Run scores easily, and it's 1-0. Here's Joey Gallo. Gets him to chase after that one.
Knowing that the pitcher wants a ground ball double play opportunity here, you've got to lay off pitches down in the zone. Right there, swinging at that.
Oh, great stop. There's one. Double play. What a. Top of the second. Here's the shortstop at the plate. Jeremy Pena. And that's outside. 1-0.
Tried to backdoor him with that slider right there, but just missed off the plate. Good pitch, though.
2-0.
The shortstop takes the ball. And that one finds its way through. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Well, that was one of those high percentage advantage counts where batting averages are just so much higher. I know that was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield.
Runner on the go. Line drive, base hit. Around second is Pena. And they're at the corners with nobody out. So runners at the corners, nobody out. Done. Now at the plate. Runner on the go. Swing and a miss. Transfer gobbled, and there's no throw. The 0-1. A little out front there as he swings through it.
Gonna really need to hang in there with that front side against this left-handed breaking ball.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. And now James Wood, golden opportunity right here. Ball one and a pitch inside. Swing, and that one's hammered. Deep drive, way back there. Boo-boo. A gigantic blast. And they add on. It's 4-0. Yasmani Grandal up to hit. Yeah. And a swing and a miss there.
0-1.
Swing and a miss, and he got him to chase.
No ball,
man, he was really tardy on that fastball. Great job of setting him up by throwing the curveball. Add some velocity to it on the next pitch. Can't catch up.
Swing, and that one's hammered. Deep drive, way back there. Boo-boo. All right, ready to go here. So up now for Chicago, Nico Horner. Now a drag bunt, third base side, and that goes foul.
Man, that pitch was dotted. So much talent on display when this guy's out there on the hill.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. One down. And here comes Dansby Swanson. Just missed. Hit in the air out to center field. Scott sizes this one up. 2 away. Here's Kyle Tucker. Swings through that.
0-1's the count.
In the zone for a strike. That was the sweeper. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. Now batting Tristan Casas. 1 for 2. Heel back to work. And a strike right through there. That one at triple digits.
Well, he didn't like those first 2 pitches. Now in an 0-2 hole. He's going to have to battle. Hope he gets a mistake.
Next offering is down low.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Got him looking. That's a strikeout.
Fresh perks. Get your fresh perks here. See you later, kid. And remember, no refunds.
The center fielder, number 4, Pete Crow Armstrong. Hammer.
Ball. He's out.
10 outs to go.
All one's the count.
That's one run across on the play. Nine outs remaining. Eight outs left.
Aye. 0-1. One ball, two strikes.
Seven outs to go.
No, that's a foul ball.
One run comes across on the play.
All one's the
Six
count.
outs remaining, and they have just one run left to score. Cheer them on, folks. Thrusted deep to right center field. That'll do it.
Runner at third, nobody out. Here's Michael Tolia. Swing and a miss. It's 0-1.
0-1.
swinging. Huge strikeout there. Kyle Farmer up to the plate now. That's out to center field. Makes a nice running catch. Runner tags for third. Just ahead of the throw. He scores. And it's 1-0. Next to hit, Pete Crow Armstrong. And time called at the plate. Maybe trying to slow things down. Out here in a crucial spot.
Number 44, Ellie De La Cruz.
Runner takes off for third. Pitch in for a strike. Throw to third, and he's in there easily. And the tying run is now only 90 feet away. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. That's back there. Gone! Big dog's gotta eat.
Look at Captain High Roller over here.
And welcome back to the ballpark. Last chance for the home team. Now here's Bobby Witt Jr. looking to get the tying run on base. Swings and misses. That is strike two.
It's good speed at the top of the order here. You want to get it on, see if you can get a stolen base, maybe get around the bases and pick up a run.
Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. One-run game, bottom nine. Just misses with that one. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Got him swinging. And now it's Salvador Perez to the plate. Up the middle, Pena. And they get Perez for the out. So it's their last chance in this one. So up now for Kansas City, Vinny Pasquantino. And that one fouled off. Ersig is just one strike away. Two down, nobody on. Got him, and that's the ball game. Back here in St. Louis, ready now for the fifth inning. Now it's Mookie Betts. A swing and a miss, and that's strike one.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
Has room, and he makes the catch. Here comes Freddie Freeman up to hit. 1 for 2. That pitch in for a strike, and it's 0-1.
Very humble guy, and you know, on the field, off the field, and he goes about his at-bats in that way, Boog. He's just trying to stay with the plan, and that plan is hit the ball to left center field, drive the ball that way, let it travel.
Yep. And they'll do it again. Swings and misses, struck him out. Here's Teoscar Hernandez.
The left fielder, Teoscar Hernandez.
And that's in for a strike.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, you had a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. And that's 6 Ks for him in this one. Back with more Diamond Quest Baseball, where players become rich beyond their wildest dreams.
Or deal with nightmares for the rest of their lives. No biggie.
That one drilled left field. Makes the catch gliding onto the warning track.
Almost a loud start to the inning on that first pitch. Man, he's going to want that one back, no doubt.
Michael Tolia now at the plate as he swings through strike one. Up the middle, and he knocks it down. The throw is still in time, and they come away with an out after a tricky start to the play. Line drive, base hit. And that gives Joey Gallo a chance to hit with 2 out.
Batting fourth,
Joey Gallo steps to the plate.
Joey Gallo.
Sharp grounder, that's through for a base hit. So that's 2 straight 2-out hits. Now Jeremy Pena, outfield deep here, trying to prevent anything over their heads. Hard hit, base hit. So that's 3 straight hits with 2 outs, and the bases are loaded.
Now, just a nice job coming through in a pretty high leverage spot right there. First pitch fastball in a great spot to do some damage, and he squared it up nicely.
Now here is Jason Dominguez.
Well, he's just given up 3 straight hits, and now behind in this count to this hitter. Might be a good time for somebody to call a timeout. Maybe the pitching coach go out there and talk to him just a little bit.
On the ground at first. McGuire takes it to the bag. Here's the left fielder, Lou Brock. Swing and a tapper that rolls foul. Just off the outside edge. 1 ball, 1 strike. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. And here is Ozzie Smith. Swing and a miss, strike 1.
There are hitters you love to watch hit, pitchers you love to watch pitch, but with Ozzie Smith, he was a player you love to watch field his position, a shortstop virtuoso.
Now here is Larry Walker. That one outside. Ball 1. The great thing about Ozzie in the field was that he could make any play he needed to. Diving stops, jump throws, cross body throws. Swings through that one for strike 2.
It took Ozzie almost 3,000 left-handed at bats.
Got him. All set for the start of the inning. Now it's the DH, Adam Dunn.
Now pitching, JoJo Romero.
Grounded to Gorman. Gorman throws on to first. Leadoff man retired here in the second.
The right fielder.
So up next, James Wood. Ground ball right side. Steps on first for the out. And now up to the plate, Yasmani Grandal.
Well, there's a lot riding on that at bat right there. Nice job of the pitcher to bear down, make the pitch, get the ground ball. Excellent piece of work.
Romero, 28 years old, and he was drafted in the 4th round back in 2016. Up the middle, Gorman whips it to first. That takes back here in St. Louis, bottom of the inning, and now the first baseman, Mark McGuire. Slider for a strike. Swing and a miss at 100 miles an hour. And that one missing low.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
And just misses with that one. Making 4 strikeouts in a row, just cruising along. Nolan Arenado in the box now, takes strike 1. Fastball for a strike. Just misses there.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Sharp grounder, that's through for a base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Good 2-strike hitting right there, Boog. A bit of a lost start for some, so that was nicely done to beat the odds. Wasn't able to elevate that one, but he sure hit it hard enough to get through the infield. There's not a whole lot of time for the defenders to react and try to make a play when it's ripped like that.
Outside low, 1-2 the count. Battling here as he fouls it away.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Got him swinging. He chased the changeup. He picks up his 5th strikeout on the hill. Stan Musial, the next to hit, takes high for ball 1. Right through there for a strike. Runner on the go. Swing and a miss. Throw to second.
Nice throw.
Out there. And the inning is. We're back. And on the mound is the closer, Ryan Helsley. Back to the top of the order now. Pete Crow Armstrong getting ready to hit. Fly to left his first time. Fought off foul. Swing and a miss. Curveball in the dirt.
No ball, 2 strikes.
High fly ball out to left field. And out number 1 on the grab. Here's Michael Tolia. 0 for 1. He grounded out in his first at bat. Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. And a couple of quick outs. Kyle Farmer up to the plate now.
That was a good pitch to hit right down the heart of the plate. Had pretty good timing on it. Just got underneath it a little bit and popped it up.
Swing and a drive. This one is crushed. No doubt about it. And here in the late stages, they have the lead. That's one way to quiet the crowd. Just like that, they move in front. It's 1-0.
Does an excellent job of getting his arms extended to get the fat part of the bat to the baseball. Wrists do not roll over. They stay through the zone and on plane. Excellent swing.
So 2 down, and now it's Joey Gallo. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Swing and a miss. That one at 101.
The count.
Well, on the mound, this is a spot where he's got to treat this as a clean inning. Forget about the home run. Forget about now being behind on the scoreboard. Start fresh and get those hitters.
Oh, this one high and deep. Way back there. Gone. Big Dog's gotta eat. They go back to back, and they add to the lead. It's 2-0. So 2 away with nobody on. Jeremy Pena will hit next. Swing and a ground ball, and that's just foul. 2 outs. That's to third. It's in and out of his glove. Still able to fire over. Now it's the switch hitting outfielder, Jason Dominguez. Grounded out his first time up. Here's the pitch. Runner on the go. Slashes this one, and it could be trouble. Coming home. He will score. Musial returns it to the infield. Lead runner stops at second. So runner at second, 2 down. And next is the designated hitter, Adam Dunn. 0 for 1 so far. This one smoked, could be trouble. Dominguez around third. He'll score easily.
Comes through with the RBI. Just a great approach. Looked like that was exactly what he wanted to do with that pitch. And right off the bat, he knew he was taking that wide turn at first to head for second.
Wood stands in here. Tried to hold back his swing there, but went around. Towards first, and foul ball. Next pitch way upstairs. And there's a ball. Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. Weatherholt makes the catch. Back here at Busch Stadium, set for the bottom of the third. And now the center fielder, Stan Musial. First pitch just misses.
1, no strike.
And that's in for a strike. That one pushed to the left and foul. On the ground to third. And they get Musial for the out. Now at the plate, Mason Wynn.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
And there's a breaking ball that drops in there. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Swing and a miss, struck him out. And they're down to their last out. Nolan Gorman now in the box. Comes up empty with a swing there. There's a strike at the knees. 0-2. Skubal is just one strike away. Swing and a miss, struck him out, and that is the ball game.
Sometimes.
Hey, another notch in the old belt.
Bases loaded, nobody out. Here's Joey Gallo. Waka back to work. Tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball.
The opportunity for a huge inning exists right here. Bases loaded, nobody out. But as a hitter, can't be over anxious. That pitcher's up against the wall. Make him come to you.
Bases juiced, no outs. Gets a piece and stays alive.
Hey, a strikeout, and you need a ball perhaps on the ground for a double play, or get yourself a pop-up, something, but you got to make.
On a line. Makes the grab. Runner tags from third. And they'll score first. It's 1-0.
See, tapping the base 3 times worked. Look at Captain High Roller over here.
All right, ready to get underway. Here's the center fielder, Pete Crow Armstrong. Tap foul at the plate. Swing, and that one's hammered. Deep drive, way back there. Boom. The first batter of the game leaves the yard. It's 1-0. Here's Michael Tolia. Hard ground ball, base knock. Kyle Farmer up to the plate now. Out towards left center. Ludwig makes the grab, 1 down. Joey Gallo steps to the plate. Fouled off left side. Kicks and fires. Liner saved it first.
He put a really good swing on that pitch and hit the ball hard. You know, line drives won't always find a hole, but the more you can hit the ball like that with good exit velo, the better off you're going to be in the long run.
Jeremy Pena, the batter now, as he swings and misses for strike 1.
1 strike.
That one is absolutely belted. Back there. And it's out of here. Into the home bullpen for a homer. Second home run of the inning for him. And they add a couple more. It's 3-0. Base is empty with 2 away. Jason Dominguez digs in now. Swing and a miss, and that one missed by a ton. Dominguez, a strong-armed left fielder, 22 years old. And he was born in the Dominican Republic. There's a swing and a drive. Gone! Big dog's gotta eat. Another one. Back-to-back homers. It's 4-0. 2 down, base is empty. Adam Dunn now at the plate. Check swing. He went too far, and it's a strike.
0-1.
That one ripped, but foul.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Got him. That'll end the inning. Stepping in is the switch hitting shortstop, Ellie De La Cruz. That one finds the corner, and that is strike 1.
You know, one of the most memorable innings ever for Ellie happened in July 2023. In one inning, De La Cruz hit a 2-out single to take the lead and then proceeded to do something that a Reds player hasn't done in more than 100 years. He stole second, third, and home in the same inning. It only took 2 pitches for him to steal all 3 bases.
Ball 1 there.
With how good these offenses are, there's a lot of ball game left.
There's a swing and a miss.
1-2.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. 2 outs, base is empty. Now the left fielder, Ryan Ludwig. And that's a strike. And that's in for a strike. And it's 0-2. Swings through it for the K. Welcome back, and we've got a new arm on the mound to start the second. Tony Santillan.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
Up the middle. Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. No throw, and they don't get the out. Yasmani Grandal up to hit. Well struck right field. That's back there. And just like the ex-girlfriend who ain't coming back, that one is gone. So the batting order turns over, and now Pete Crow Armstrong. He's already homered here in this one. In the air, out towards left center. Hauls it in for the out.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
Tolia now at the plate as he swings through strike one.
0-1.
Boom, that's cheddar, baby.
Swing and a grounder foul first base side. Still only one out here in the inning. Hit in the air left field. They got it for out number 2. Now it's the second baseman, Kyle Farmer. Fly to left his first time. That one ripped. And it's a one-hopper off the wall. Should be extra bases. Into second, and he's got it doubled.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. A well-deserved double on a great swing. Got everything going on time. He stayed balanced, and he squared it up about as well as you could possibly ask.
And now it's Joey Gallo. Hit in the air, center field. Junior makes the play. Bottom half of inning number 2. Here's the third baseman, Scott Rowland. This one in the air right field. And he can't quite get there. It's a foul ball. That one pushed foul.
Clearly down in this ball game, and you can't look at the deficit and try to get it all back in one swing. It's got to come one at bat at a time, and even shrink it down smaller, pitch to pitch. Make that guy on the mound work to get you out.
Reggie Sanders batting with one down, takes a strike. Off the mark there. And it's a ball and a strike. Ripped on a line. Nabs it. And there are 2 down. 2 down, base is empty. And now the center fielder, Ken Griffey Jr. And that's through there for a strike. 0-1.
This lineup's going to have to find a way to make him work a little harder out there on the mound. I mean, he is
3 up, 3 down. Back here in a blowout, which gives us a chance to talk about just about anything.
Bro, don't get me fired.
Singy, one of the biggest ways the game has changed bullpen arms. So many elite level bullpen arms.
Yeah, and I'm glad I'm not playing anymore. I mean, it's just a nightmare. When that door swings open out of the bullpen, you know what's coming in is 95 and above with at least one nasty pitch.
Slider got him for strike 3. Jason Dominguez getting ready to hit. And that one is downstairs, and it's 1-0. The other component is you get less viewings of a specific pitcher, so your ability to go to school on one guy, you maybe get 2 looks at him, and then he's gone.
Yeah, and I mean,
throw to second, not in time. He's there easily. 1 out, runner at second. Next is the designated hitter, Adam Dunn. He struck out swinging at his first at bat. Hard hit to third. Whips it across, and they got him. And now the right fielder, James Wood, reached on an infield single his first time. Swing, and that one's hammered. Deep drive, way back there. Boom. And they add a pair. It's 8-0.
That one was a hanger, and pitchers typically don't get away with making a mistake like that. And right there, he made him pay.
And now up to the plate, Yasmani Grandal. And that one hammered. And that gets down in the corner. Now he'll turn for second. In safely. It's a double. And his second hit.
Now batting, the center fielder.
Man in scoring position with 2 away. And the batter now, Pete Crow Armstrong. He's already homered in this game. Smoke to right center, and this one's gonna go out of here. Another homer. His second home run of the game. It's 10-0.
Now pitching.
Alexis Diaz gets the ball now.
I think it's got to be a little tough coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard. Just doesn't have the same intensity to it, but he's got to find a way because these batters count the same for his stats, obviously, regardless of the score.
This one lifted in the air, left field. And that is that. Digging in, Johnny Bench. Skubal back to work. Right through there for a strike.
No balls. 1 strike.
And strike 2.
0-2.
Swing and a miss, and Skubal gets the strikeout. Gavin Lux
1 ball, no strike.
stands in now, looks at that one inside. Out in front with the swing, and that is strike 1.
Yeah, my son tried to get me to do analog. I'm not good with analog.
Down in triple digits.
I'm old school.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. Now only 1 out remaining. Christian Encarnacion Strand stands in now and watches strike 1. That misses the zone, and that's ball 1. They're down to their final strike. 1 strike away.
This year.
That one a little bit high. Ball 2. On the ground, and this
I've been playing MLB since before there was a number after the name.
Domination in this one. The offense exploded for a blowout, and then the
A job well done.
Yes, sir. That's awesome. We got both of them in one showdown. What's my record? I didn't get the online version this year. My son, he's ranked 7th in the world. But I'm just playing the offline stuff. Just having fun, you know what I mean? Trying to remember who I won. Who did I get? He needs to. I've been telling him he needs to be streaming. Yeah, Ludwig. Yeah, that's one of them. Oh, and Gray. You're right. Yep. 18,264. That might be the first Sunday Gray I've got. Yeah, I'm going to keep him for now. See if I can't pull something decent out of these packs. Hey, man, I appreciate you, JB. God bless you as well, man. Subscribe if you're new. Thumbs up if you like what you see, man. I appreciate you. Hey, chat. I appreciate you viewing. If you're new, subscribe, thumbs up if you like what you're seeing. I'm going to call it a night for tonight. Check me out tomorrow. I'm going to continue to do things that just fun to play. You know what I'm saying? All the challenges are done. Until next time. It's always okay to be 2K. One of a kind. We gone.